Today we're going to look at my favorite Dreadnok of all time, Torch. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at my favorite Dreadnok of all time, Torch. Yes, I have previously opened Ripper and Buzzer on the channel. So now it's Torch's turn, and he's my favorite Dreadnok, yes. And I did mention in my previous videos that in my GI Joe world, the Dreadnoks turned good. They became part of the GI Joes. I just thought their action figures were so cool looking that I just had to have them join the Joes, and they would be right in there with Gung Ho and the guys, and he went together so well. Gung Ho, Roadblock, and the Dreadnoks, and they went on to fight Zartan and Cobra Commander, and the rest of the Cobra enemy. But yeah, they were so good. Everything on them, they had a lot of things hanging off of them. The vest, the muscles, man, it was awesome. Good times, sunglasses, just look cool. So yeah, so here's Torch. Now he is 123 in the GI Joe Classified series, and unfortunately, the box is a little bit different. It has the window box, as the other two just had. It was the plastic free. So I kind of wish they would have went with Torch, because you're going to put these three together on a shelf in their box. And unfortunately, Torch is not going to match their box. Now, sideways, it's pretty close, but the front is totally different. They're not as wide as the old plastic free packaging, but still, I'm glad we got him. And let's take a look at that packaging. It says right up here, Cobra, Dreadnok, Torch, right at the top. Got the Cobra emblem, GI Joe Classified series, choking hazards, 4 years of age and over. Up top, you got the 123, great Cobra logo again, one of the greatest logos of all time. We've got warnings, copyrights, labels, barcodes on the bottom. On the back, check that out. It is a photograph of our figure. Man, look at the big ball of fire coming out of that. So he looks good. Bottom third is warnings and labels and stuff like that. Let's go ahead. Over on this side, you got the QR code and his attributes, what he's good at. And let's get him out of the package. We are going to go from the bottom, I believe. So we got our knife right here, and let's cut it there. Any on the sides that don't look like it. So now we're going to get our knife in here and pry that open. Go to the other side. Don't want to damage our packaging. All right, and right on the bottom, just like always, there it is. The multilingual warnings. Don't need that. And here he comes. Let's get him out. I do miss that, kind of miss that foot locker that the plastic free come with, but I'm so glad to get this. There you go. That looks a lot better. All right, here he is. Check that out. Man, look at those accessories. Awesome, awesome, awesome. How is this a regular price figure? I believe he's $25. Man, and he's got a lot of stuff. Let's talk about these accessories. First off, we've got a pistol. Look at that. Gray. Looks good. Looks real good. Gray pistol. We're going to get... This looks like the end of his blowtorch. If I can get it out of here. And man, it is very jelly-like plastic. So I believe that's going to be the end of his blowtorch. The hose is going to plug in there, and on the other end, that's where your fire is going to come out of. Let's take out his acetylene and oxygen tanks for his backpack. Look at that. And it says on there, Noks rule. Got the flame with the crossbones, the X's on there. That's awesome. Really nice. So we got that. Let's, oh, looky here. We've got, I didn't see this. We've got another gun. So he gets 2 guns exactly the same, which is awesome. I believe they're exactly the same. Yeah, they are. And then we get some of his blast effect. Here's his hose. It's going to go from his backpack to his torch nozzle. Here's some blast effects. That is awesome. That's just going to plug in the end of his torch or his nozzle. And then we get a little blast effect here. This is as if he's not pulling the trigger anymore, but there's a little bit coming out. And then we get one more even blast effect. Look at that. That's kind of medium. Man, these look great. Can't wait to put this stuff together. Now let's get Torch out of here. And it sure got him in there. That's it. That's it for the packaging. Set that to the side. Here he is. Let's go through this articulation real quick. I believe this is my newest GI Joe Classified series figure, 123. I'm pretty sure he is my newest one. So head up. He looks up better than a lot of them. Down, left, and right. Head's really nice. He's got shoulders that go all the way around. He's got that double butterfly shoulder in there. He's got an upper arm cut, goes all the way around. Double jointed, pinless elbows. He's got wrists. Let's see. His wrists go this way so he can hold his guns. Nice. He's got an ab crunch in there. He's got the hula hoop waist. He's got big splits. Definitely has drop down hips. He's got big straddles. Let's see. He's got these big boots on. It's hard to see, but yes, double jointed, pinless knees. He does have a, let's see, does he have an upper thigh cut? Yes, he does. Upper thigh cut. And then that awesome ankle articulation for those G.I. Joes. Look at that. Ankle goes all the way around. Look at that. All the way around. And of course, he can pirouette. Great ankle articulation. Best ankle articulation in the business is Hasbro. I mean, they are well ahead of anything that Mattel can make. All right, let's take a look at Torch. And the first thing I noticed that's way different than Ripper and Buzzer is his glasses are not removable. So glasses are staying on. He's got awesome headband, great hairdo. He's got that, I don't know, that kind of Irish looking beard there. Sunglasses are on. Got that big chin. Man, he looks good. Going on down, he's got a collar, spike collar around his neck, and then he's got a skull necklace on. He's got chains off of his vest. His vest has buckles that does not unbuckle, so you're going to have to leave his vest on. He's got chains wrapped around his wrists. That looks good. Tattoos on his forearms of flames. On this side, he's got a spike collar around his bicep, and it's not sculpted on. That thing's free floating. And let's see, are the wrists? The wrists are free. Wrist chains are free floating too. They're not sculpted on. Got a chain belt on. That's awesome. Blue jeans. For both of his pistols, he's got gun holsters on either hip. He's got these awesome knee pads. And then the boots go on down. So he's got studs on the back of this black vest. Let's get his stuff on him. Let's get his pistols and his holsters. Just like that. And the other pistol, other side. There we go. And let's get his, where are we going to plug in at? It looks like this, we got this little peg right here. So I think one end of our hose is going to go in there. Yep. And then the other end is going to plug right into the end of our nozzle here. Right, like, let's see. Yeah, they hold together really nice too. Not going to come off there accidentally. And then this is going to plug in right through his, he's got a hole in his vest. So that's going to plug in. And I like how they did make this peg a little bigger, so because you got to account for the thickness of that vest. Get that in there. Fits in there nice, stays on real good. And he's got trigger fingers on both hands. Get that trigger finger in that trigger guard. There we go. Look at that. How awesome does this look? This looks absolutely amazing. So when he fires this thing, just a little bit of blast effect there. Check that out. That looks so good. Now we'll pretend he's hit that trigger. Now look at it. Oh boy. That is awesome. Unfortunately, he does not come with a stand, so you're going to have to get a stand. Now here's where he's really giving that oxygen. Check it out. Man, and I do happen to have a couple stands here. I've got a DC McFarlane. Let's see how he stands with that. Now, if that don't work, I do have a little bit bigger one. I've got a NECA. Right here is a NECA stand. That one's a lot better. There, look at that. He is blowing some stuff up. So yeah, those blast effects are really, really heavy. Now, let's get this out of his hand, because I've got a feeling that him holding these two guns is really going to look good. Awesome that they give us two pistols. One for each hand. And now he can really blow up some GI Joes, or for me, he's going to turn to the good side. So he's going to be blowing up some Cobra. I'm wondering if these blast effects fit in there. No, they won't fit in there. I was thinking maybe them blast effects could fit in them guns, but they don't. But they do have holes in them, so if you have some blast effects, it might work. But look at that. Unbelievable. Now, I do have right here, we got Buzzer here, which I've opened on the channel. Yep, I've already opened this. So here he is. Check this out. I will show you these packages, how they're a little different. And then, of course, we have our buddy Ripper. I wish I had a Zartan, the leader of the Dreadnoks. I unfortunately don't have one yet, but I'll get one. I'll get one. So here they are, the three of them. Check it out. Man, unbelievable. Let's get him off his stand. Set that over there for a minute. Look at this, the Dreadnoks, complete, together, unbelievable. These three are awesome. Couldn't be better set right here. Now I will show you the boxes, what I'm talking about, the boxes, the packaging. So this will be our torch, and this will be our Ripper. So you can see it's a lot thick, lot wider, so it's not going to match up. It is a little bit taller, the newer ones are, but from the side it's not bad. It's not the worst, but you can see the back here where it hangs off the peg. This one's got that, which is nice if you can box them up. But man, if only, so this way it's not the worst. But man, when you put them like that, it don't fit. And I wish they would have took at least torch and then go with the other way you want. But so the 3 Dreadnoks could match. But yeah. But that's okay. I'm nitpicking. I mean, I've got the complete, well, not the complete, but my complete Dreadnoks. These are the only Dreadnoks I had as a kid with the 3 3/4 inch Hasbro action figures. But yeah, I couldn't be happier about this Torch. I'm pretty sure I do like the fact that Torch has his sunglasses sculpted on, because Buzzer's was hard to keep on. Ripper's, you can see he's been in a package and they stayed on. So Ripper's sunglasses stayed on a lot better than Buzzer's did. But Buzzer's they're in his box right now and they was hard to stay on. But man, these guys were nasty. They come over in my world, fought with Gung Ho and Roadblock, joined them, and then they took on Zartan. They betrayed Zartan and they took him and Cobra Commander on. But yeah, unbelievable. Biker gang drinking the Kool-Aid, the great Kool-Aid. And that's going to be it for Torch, Ripper, Buzzer, and the Dreadnoks. All the Dreadnoks. Till next time. Oh, yeah.